Everybody, welcome to my video. It's to make a successful YouTube channel. Here I'll be sharing some tips which I have been following to make a good successful YouTube channel. So let us see what's the table of contents or whatever it is. So there are some major steps which you can consistently do. To first thing is make a your channel successful. First thing is identify. You need to identify your talent. You need to whatever identify the resources maybe to to make a video, and then you have to gain. Once you have identified your knowledge and talent and whatever it is, you have to gain the knowledge on making how to make that and all those things, how to what are the tools you might require, all those things you might require. And then it is work. You have to actually create a video. You have to make a preparedness to get create a video. Once you have created a video, you need to organize this. Once you organize it in your channel, you need to promote it. After the promotion, you need to analyze how your promotion and how your feedbacks are going on. Then maintain consistency on that. So let us see one by one, maybe a minute each. I'll be explaining on various topics. Now, identify. You have to identify talent. What you're good at. Maybe what you can do it with ease and what you can do well. Like people are good at cooking, people are good at explaining things, people are good at explaining a gadget, people are good at photography, all those things. People that have their own set of talent. You have to identify your talent and you have to be convinced about your talent. Choose a subject which suits your talent. Like if I'm good at cooking, I have to do it a niche item of cooking. I can give a routine items of cooking where it can be considered in other parts of the world as a niche or something, doing a routine item, but it's a different approach to that, like cooking in terms of you steel utensils and cooking in terms of earthen pot utensils, kind of something like that. There are many facets of whatever your subjects is, that branches of that, so learn that one. And what is the current trend and maybe the future trend? See, what is the current trend? Because of this pandemic situation, many people are sitting in home with limited resources. So check if you can help them. And maybe in the future, this pandemic situation, if it goes, and how people might react and how people might discover certain opportunities. You might be the first one to discover such an opportunity and explain to people that I have found this, and then gain. Now once you know what to do, you just dig on the knowledge for that and do some research. And the research depends upon your subject, how it works, how well you know the subject, how you can explain people, um, how well you can demonstrate your ideas so that people can understand your from your video and then benefit from it. Or maybe they can get it as an entertainment. You can make an entertainment, you can make people laugh. Then you have to have certain equipment. See, equipments in the sense of camera, mic, a tripod, maybe a computer, maybe this might be required. How detailed or how complex the video you are making. So these are maybe there might be an editing software that might be required. You need to have some editing skills of yourself, or you can use a manpower for that who knows. Maybe your friend knows certain softwares. Maybe your friend knows how to handle the camera. You might require a person to handle a camera when you're demonstrating something, thing like that. And basic understanding of shooting, how shooting goes, how the continuity goes, all those things you can understand. Now the work. This is the actual part of shooting the video. Now uh, gather all the material, divide the videos into agendas, topics, maybe subtopics, and give a good orientation like start, middle, end, and all those things. Gather all the questions and answers which you might find people asking, and maybe try to answer them in the video itself. So that there is no ambiguity whenever you make handouts, notes, placards, whatever you use there, and when you're facing a camera, just keep a placard so that you don't forget the subject or don't stutter like that. No, actually stored them. Now, once our material is gathered, you can make a you can shoot a video of that. Process the video using the softwares, whatever are available, or from your mobile. There are many things, editing tools that are available, and upload it to the channel. Now comes organization. Now, once you have put the video in your channel, the organization is most important. What happens is this will give more information of the whole video to the viewer, and it increases your recall value. It increases your channel subscriptions, kind of things. So keep the title of the video very informative, maybe effective, maybe short, and maybe searchable kind of thing. Okay, and insert relevant tags for searching keywords on all those things. Title images of the video can be attractive. End screens and cards are there so that it helps in your promotions. For example, you are at the end of the video, you want to show them another video which is maybe of similar nature, or maybe you want to promote that again. uh, then the associated organization is like make a playlist out of it from a theme or category, or maybe likedness of the video. If there is a chronology in those videos, for example, I am just chapter 1, chapter 2, chapter 3, like that, arrange the videos as per that in that playlist. Add attractive and informative videos, for example, YouTube banners and in your channel homepage. What happens is when people come to your channel, they want to subscribe, they have subscribed, they want to subscribe, they see the quality of your channel, how, where, and it's good to have a good photo of the YouTube banner there. Make them the place look quite cool, and however is required, attractive, make it a little bit attractive so that they subscribe to your channel. See, the most important thing here is what are you doing, what do you want to achieve. You want to achieve subscribers, you want to achieve viewers, you want to achieve work viewers, and then after all these things are achieved, you want to convey your information to the people, viewers. So for that, the channel, all those things are required. First is attraction, and organization is most important. Now you can also promote your YouTube channel. Obviously you have to promote. There are two things. Social media, today social media is a big thing. Social media, you can promote your YouTube channel on your home page. You can make a Facebook page. You can promote your YouTube channel on your Facebook page basically, and you can also join certain groups where these interests are there, and maybe post there. See, these now there is a thin line. Don't spam those groups, or don't spam your people. Then that will be detrimental to your video. So what I feel is have a good, decent promotion, and that's what decent do. And don't go initially for a paid promoter. Some people, this trend has come that people will give you views if you pay them certain amount. So grow organically. That is most important. When you grow organically, you have a recall value, and you have people that will increase your reach of your YouTube channel. And off social media, discuss with these things with your friends. I want to do this, all these things. Some common minded people are there, you discuss with them, spread them, share them, say I am doing this, help me promote it. They might promote it, or they might be your subscriber, all those things. So get a partnership, so get a shareholder kind of thing in your channel. Associate your channel whenever you will do something about. For example, I'm cooking, and somebody's guest has come, so you can say I cooked this and I have put it in my channel. After they like it, maybe, and then you can say, okay, see my channel, subscribe to my channel. I do such great things. And maybe if you are selling some products or something like that, if you are packaging something, brand your YouTube channel. Whatever you do, see, this is true for everything, but still brand your YouTube channel there. Maybe how to do videos will help there. How to, for example, if it's a furniture brand, or if it is a product brand wherein there is a gadget, people might check that channel and they want to know more about that product. So promotion is most important. Then analyze. See, there are many YouTube video analytics tools that are given from. There is a literally exhaustive list, and how you use depends upon how. This is a feedback message mechanism basically for YouTube. So check popularity of the views, get inside people who are viewing it, who, what age group is viewing it, what people are, what subjects are people viewing. All those things analytics are given. Then what is the lifespan of the video? For example, you have posted a video today on a, maybe promoted a video today, and people are watching it maybe like 2 days, 3 days, 4 days later. Now, in sometimes it's a universal concept, it's a universal thing. People might want to watch it maybe throughout whatever time frame. All those things you need to decide and you need to implement it in your video strategies. Then there are channel analytics. Now, video analytics and channel analytics difference is that the video analytics shows you the information regarding video, and channel shows you the total overall channels. And there are many benefits in uh, looking at the channel analytics, wherein what kind of videos people are liking. Now, if you're doing a cooking thing and people are liking maybe a North Indian food or a South Indian food, then you can incorporate more of such uh, ideas into your YouTube's videos, and then you can work on it. Then maybe compare the engagement levels of the videos with viewers. Now, if you post a video and people are just skipping, and your 1 hour video is turning out to be 3 minute, 4 minute video, then you need to be concerned. Then, then and or if people are really interested in their engagement level or in their watching level, viewers level, or going more, then you need to post such a type of. This is a feedback mechanism basically, and this will also help you whom to target, what type of video you make, and if you want, if your viewership is in the base of 50, 40 years, 50 years, that range, and you want to make something called kids, so you'll know, okay, if I make these type of videos, my audience is always being this group. Now if I make these things, what will be my age group of the audience, and all those things. These are some basic analytical tools that YouTube gives, and the good feedback you can get from there. Maintain consistency. A lot of people, what they do is they don't have a consistency when they make a channel, and initially the consistency and all this like 10, 10 you 10 10 videos they put it on the channel, and once they get certain successful, they want to put it more, and many people are there, they initially don't get any popularity, then they reduce. So these two things are most dangerous actually. See, what is the most important thing is you have to create first content creation and content promotion as the most consistently do that. Consistently keep creating videos. Whatever the frequency you deem is good, do that. However, if it is a 5 minute video, 10 minute video, and you can do it daily or 2 days once, do the video, create a video, 2 3 videos in a 3 days 2 days span, then promote it day by day on your YouTube, on whatever modes of promotions, and work it out as a strategy. Okay. uh, People with busy lifestyles, people who can't promote it, who can't create a promotion easily, they have to dedicate some time to it, making to make it successful. Now, to make it successful, you need consistency in your performance. So, go for that. I feel these are the things you can make a successful YouTube channel. However, I might have missed many things. I will include all those things in my future videos. Keep subscribing. Uh, Thank you.